Most people think once the pain fades, they're fixed. And that belief, more than anything else, is why pain keeps coming back. If you've ever thought, I feel better now, so I just must be fine, this episode is for you. So welcome to the Back Chat Beyond Pain. This podcast is for people who are tired of managing their symptoms, they're tired of temporary fixes, and tired of feeling like their body keeps letting them down. This season isn't about chasing relief, it's about understanding your body differently. Because feeling better for just a moment is not the same as being better in the long term. And once you understand the difference, everything around health starts to change. So here's the problem most people never hear explained. Our entire health system is built around one question. Does it hurt right now? Because if the answer is no, we assume everything is fine. But the pain is a terrible measure of health. Pain is late. Pain is loud. And pain only shows up once the body has already been coping for a long time. So when pain goes away, people stop. They stop care, they stop paying attention, and they stop supporting the system. And that's where the cycle begins. I see this pattern every single week. Someone comes in hurting. They get relief, they move better, they sleep better, and then life takes over. Work gets busy. Their kids need attention. Training resumes, stress builds. And because the pain is gone, nothing feels urgent anymore. Weeks pass. Months pass. And then, one day, the pain is back. It could be you bending over, picking something up. It could be you doing work, something. Sometimes it's in the same spot. Sometimes it's somewhere new. And that is not bad luck. That is not aging. And that's not a weakness. That's an unfinished process. Because this is the distinction most people never get taught. Relief is about how you feel. Health is about how your body functions. You can feel better. Understand that while the underlying issue is still there. Think of it like a warning light on your dashboard. If the light turns off, you feel relieved. But that doesn't mean the engine is fixed. It just means the warning went quiet. Being better means the system is stronger, more stable, more adaptable. And that takes time, repetition, and intention, or what I like to call focus. No one teaches this because our culture rewards speed. Fast results, quick fixes, instant relief. But the body doesn't work on timelines. It works on adaptation. Think about all the ads you see around pain medication. It's fast, it's instant. And adaptation only happens when you stay consistent after the pain fades away. So this isn't about blame, it's about understanding. So this entire season is designed to help you move beyond pain. We'll talk about why managing pain keeps people stuck, why pain is a signal and it's not the problem, and why symptoms are the last thing to show up. And what actually creates long-term resilience in the body is no hype, no scare tactics, just clarity. I've watched people completely change their lives once they understand this shift. Not only because they did something extreme, but because they stopped quitting the process early. They didn't just feel better, they stayed better. And that's why this podcast exists. So one of the stories that I'd love to share with you is a certain individual, we're going to call Dave in this case. He came in with lumbar fusion. He was only 45 at the time, but when he had lumbar fusion, he was 30 years old. So that's 30, young, vibrant, energetic, starting a family. He had an injury and he wasn't given time to let it heal. They said the only way to fix this problem is to spinal fuse you. And they fused him. And since that moment, he lived with debilitating lower back pain for the next 15 years. Pain medications, drugs. Okay, they even suggested a second surgery on the lumbar spine levels above, saying, well, we can't move that. That's stuck together. So let's fuse these ones. However, he didn't do that. He came in, he saw us, we checked him out. And we found a way to help him. But the first step was to give him clarity. Clarity of what he's been told about fast, quick stress relief versus, hey, your body actually needs to heal. Your body needs to adapt to what's happened to it. You've never been given the opportunity for that lumbar fusion and your body to actually communicate and correspond and adapt. And once we did that, everything changed. Dave improved. It wasn't easy. Someone with lumbar fusion, with 15 years of damage that's accumulated, it doesn't happen overnight. So I want to stress that. But he did improve. He got better. He got stronger. As a result, his wife's happier. His kids are happier. He's back at working and he's not dependent on other people. Why do I share this? Because I know because when you're in pain, everything becomes harder. And the only thing in your mind in that moment is to get out of pain, get better, get stronger, get healthier. But you don't quit halfway. Let me ask you this. If you're training at the gym, do you want to train consistently every single day for 1 hour? Or do you want to train just once a week for 6 hours on that single day? Who do you think is going to get better outcomes? The person that trains every single day for 1 hour, because their body is given time to heal and adapt and change. So if you remember one thing from today, remember this. Feeling better is a step. It's not the destination. Real health is built when you keep going after the pain fades. And that's exactly where this season is going to take you. So if you really enjoyed what I shared with you today, you really liked the content given, this is an opportunity for you to start to share this. Because this season, I'm going to be taking it to a whole new level. I'm going to be making it shorter form. So no long 40-minute, 30-minute podcast episodes. They are going to be short, sharp, straight to the point. And hopefully when you're driving, when you want to have a quick listen to something, this is the podcast for you. Please share it with everyone you know, because you never know what you say, do, or think will impact the lives of thousands of millions tomorrow. BJ Palmer, the developer of chiropractic. So please, guys, I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. Thank you so much. This is Dr. Oz from The Back Doctor, signing off from the Back Chat Beyond Pain. Take care.